The title of this bitch ass nigga video on his channel is The Smell of Fear Terrence Crawford when it comes to Jaron Boots. So let's get straight into it and let's dissect this bitch ass nigga argument. And I am not a fan of his. He's a motherfucking example, just like the rest of these niggas are example, and they play a part in boxing. So I use these niggas as an example. Not no kind of fucking fan for you. Move on, let's go.
Terrence Bud Crawford, you have 3 fights that people really care about you fighting. 3. There's a rematch with Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez, and Jaron Boots Ennis.
Isn't it funny how these channels that hate Terrence Crawford always say, you really got nowhere to go. You can't do this and you can't do that. And he always finds a way. Let's fucking move on.
In order of interest for Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, Jaron Boots Ennis, Errol Spence rematch. That is the order of interest for the fights that you have in front of you. There's no hype, no hoopla, no nothing for Mormad Bone. This dude you're about to fight, Mordor Bone. There's no interest, there's no hype, there's no buzz. Nobody cares. It just is what it is, man. There's no push to you to fight Mock Move Bone. You know, Busta Move Bone is garbage. No one's really checking for this fight. No one's checking. Tired of people telling me over and over and over again when it's a guy you want to glaze. Man, just because you don't know who this fighter is, just maybe nobody knows who this fighter is. It's not just because someone doesn't know, it's just because no one wants to see it. No one's asking and no one cares. The fights that we are asking for is Terrence Crawford versus Canelo versus Jaron Boots Ennis and versus Errol Spence rematch. Those are the fights that we're asking for. Those are the fights we want.
Want. These channels want, these fans want, is what they want, is not what the fighter wants and what he needs to do. There's a difference between a want and a need, okay? This man said, Terrence Crawford, he said, I am moving up to 154. I'm not going back down to 147. So what he's doing at 154, he's challenging somebody that these fans are mad that they don't know who the hell he is. But the man is a champion and it's going to make him a 4-division champion. That's the need that Crawford needs to do in order to move up to fight Canelo. That's what he wants. He said he wants big fights, and if he chooses, he could be undisputed at 154 if he chooses, right? But if push come to shove and Canelo say, I'm next, the hell with the 154, and we moving up to fight Canelo. It wasn't a problem when Errol Spence was talking about Canelo, right? But there's a problem because there's a want. And this nigga is talking about what he wants. Let me give you an example about having a job to do and worry about the fucking fans. Let me give you an example.
Aren't you embarrassed by this? A great fighter having to fight by the rules. I have to fight because they would do like Roy Jones didn't want him to do before he fought John Reach. Don't tell me about John. Anybody else? Larry, stop it. If I didn't fight and defend my mandatory with the WBC, they would strip me. And I don't care what you say or anybody else say. This is my life, it's my prerogative. You do your job, I do mine. You think anybody wants to see this kind of fight again? It don't matter if they want to see it again. Well, how do you get paid if nobody wants to see it? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not leaving out here without a check tonight. Well, it looks like tonight you got paid for doing not much. Let me tell you something, Larry. You get paid every day when you sleep for not doing much.
He's leaving out with a check. He's leaving out with a check, right? He fought his mandatory. This is what Bernard's saying, right? I'm not a big fan of Bernard outside the ring, but inside the ring, he does the do, right? And he's one of those oldest champions, man. He's like George Foreman and shit, okay? He breaks barriers. He did what he had to do. I might not like him outside the ring, but inside the ring, he's do the do. And if he says, listen, I had to, because I don't want to lose my belt, well, that's what he had to do. Fuck what the fans want, man. That's why I tell Terrence Crawford, well, I don't have to tell him, he knows. I tell Shakur Stevenson and any boxer, I don't give a fuck if I like him or not. I tell him, get your fucking guaranteed money, man. Get your guarantee. Don't depend on these fans because they always want something that you might need something, but they want something, and then they're gonna look at you like you're a fucking idiot. Get your guaranteed money. If you're a 1-fight deal, 2-fight rematch, 3-fight deal, I don't care if you with Floyd, I don't care if you Bob Arum, I don't care if you motherfucking with Eddie Hearn, I don't give a fuck where you at. Fight by fight, you get your guaranteed money. Because you can't satisfy these niggas. At all. At all. See, these are the kind of niggas, victimized Olympics. They love to tell you what you need, what they want from you. But they ain't talking about the boxers, what they need to do. Errol Spence, right now, he could move up to 154. If he wants fucking Crawford, right? He could have done that. but he's fighting the Tower Inferno Tower, right? And Boots. I'll get into Boots because it seems like these fans ain't listening. They only coming up with the fuck they want. Is what they want. It's more extreme than any fucking thing on this earth. It's what they fucking want. So let's move on and dissect more of this bitch ass nigga arguments, shall we?
Well, all he's ever been calling out, all he's ever called out, ever since Aerospace lost to Terrence Crawford, the only name he's called out is Terrence Bud Crawford. That's the only name he's called out. And all you guys did is make excuse after excuse after excuse. You picked up the flag, you picked up the goalpole, you ran all over the place. Now you guys are telling me what does, man, Boots don't bring nothing. Boots don't bring nothing to the table. What the fuck does that mean? What does Mock Mormon have? Mock Move Bum? What does he bring? Oh, BW, he's a champion of the weight class. So what? And Terrence Crawford's already 2-time undisputed in 2 different weight classes. Oh, BW wants to be undisputed in the 3rd weight class. Okay, cool, no problem, fine. Alright, no problem. I got no problem with that. But that's just you guys. Because you fear Terrence Crawford fighting Jaron Boots Ennis. You have a fear of that fight.
Then he brings up the past about who was mandatory, era Spence, Crawford, which Crawford should have done when this so-and-so. And listen, man, I'm not going to go through all that shit. No, because it's the WBO. He took himself, Jaron Boots took himself. See how irritating this shit is with the past? I'm talking about the present. You know what I think fucking Boots should do right now? If he really wants this motherfucking Crawford, he should move up to 154 right now. Or fight the IBF champion, just like Blue has said. That bitch ass nigga also. He said to put himself in a position to fight Spence or Crawford, it made sense. Move up and fight the IBF champion. Now you're in a position. But it seemed like Crawford is always got to be in the position to ask this nigga Boots, please come up. Because I'm scared of you. I'm in fear. And I need you to come up to fight me. What the fuck going on in these people's heads? Yo, y'all not listening to your boxer Boots. Y'all just making these channels, these Boots Extreme Fanatic channels, are just making videos about what they want, nigga. This is going to be an easy video to chop you down, because I'm not going on your fucking channel no more when I feel like it. But, you know, all this debating shit, you watch my video, then you watch this nigga video, and then you figure it out. Emotionally, you're a Boots fanatic, extremist fan, so you're not going to see any fucking reasoning. You're not. Because you want to lick his boots. Basically, that's what it is. You're licking the bottom of this motherfucking boots, and you just want to be you just feel that Terrence Crawford is in so much fear of Boots. But you're not listening to what Boots is saying, and I already heard it. So, you know what? Let's end this video very easy, and let's hear what fucking Boots want.
You know, Crawford and Spence, they moved up to 154. What are your thoughts on that? Are you disappointed that they got out of your division?
I really don't care. I just want to collect the belts at 147, you know, be undisputed at 147, and then when I get to 54, you know, handle business at 54, collect the belts at 54, 16, 68.
That's your long-term goals right now?
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting.
It's fucking interesting. Did you extreme fanatic bitch ass nigga fans and channels, did you hear what the fucking man said? This is fucking Boots Ennis, Jaron Boots Ennis, out his fucking mouth, out his fucking mouth, and his mouth said, I really don't care. I just want to clear out the 140 this fucking division. Get your fucking brain out your motherfucking butthole and think what this nigga said. It's not that fucking hard to tell, my nigga. He said, I want to clear out the 147 division, and then when I get up to 154, so be it. Whoever's dead could get the smoke. Now listen, man. They always say that Crawford never have a place to go. He always find a place to go. Am I right? Hallelujah. Amen. Right? And he finds a place. Then he has Turkey Al-Sheikh, right? Turkey Al-Sheikh wants a Canelo fight. But if Turkey Al-Sheikh also say, I want the Boots fight for Terrence Crawford, well, guess what? Money talks and the bullshit walks. So, if Crawford successfully beat Israel Madrimov, because you never know in the fight what could happen. Good luck to both of them. I will get to that fight later, how I see Israel Madrimov, and show that he could be a threat, right? And I see some things in his game, right? But I'm never gonna say Crawford gonna beat him right off the bat. This is he's moving up to 154. That's Madrimov division right there. So we're gonna see how that goes. But good luck to both. Yes, I hope, just like I hope George Foreman, Manny Pacquiao, Bernard Hopkins. I hope Terrence Crawford could do the impossible and move up, and then hopefully we can see a fight with Canelo. As a Terrence Crawford fan, I do hope he beats Madrimov, but if not, it is what it is. Life goes on. It is what it is. I'm not going to make no excuses if he loses to 154 Madrimov, right? But at the end of the day, Turkey Alex, she said, I want these two fights. Now it's up to the man with the golden fucking toilet seats, with the golden fucking Lamborghinis, with the golden spoon, the golden if you ever go there, you see all these, everything's fucking gold, right? Now, this is what he want. Now, Turkey Al-Sheikh, he got done all his needs, right? He got all his needs done, so he can want whatever the fuck he want, because he produced the money. He produced the money. So if he said, listen, man, you know what, Crawford, instead of me giving you money to fight Canelo, I really want to see this fight, because this is what I want. And I got money to back it up. Not just, I want, right? He got money to back up. And now it's time for Crawford to say, all right, I'll take it, because he said he wants big fights. And at the end of the day, if Turkey Al-Sheikh sees this as a big fight, because it's skill for skill, hey, take it. Floyd for Canelo. It's around the same era, around the same age difference, right? As a fan of Terrence Crawford and Boots, I got no problem them fighting. This nigga complaining about the fans, the Crawford fans. They don't want this fight. No, it just makes fucking sense. Crawford move up. Boots said he's not worrying about that. So if anybody's watching this fucking channel and watching me, please send this to this fucking cunt and tell him and let him see this and explain. Have an argument from fucking Boots saying he don't want nothing to do with the 154. He ain't worrying about that right now. All he worried about is the 147. And let me hear this nigga overspeak fucking Boots that he's speaking about Crawford being in fear, but this nigga ain't making a move to move up to 154 right now. He got a belt at 147, move up. So if Turkey Al-Sheikh decide this is what he want, and Crawford said, well, I'm not gonna fight him, but you're getting all the money, then I'll look at Crawford like, well, why you not fighting him? You get big fights. And if it's not a big fight, doesn't matter. You're getting big money. See, that's how I work. That's how it works over here, nigga. I'm not on my knees licking fucking Jaron Ennis boots. Fuck that shit, nigga. You're just making all these arguments for no fucking reason. So if that's what Turkey Al-Sheikh wants, and he got to produce the money, then fine. But if not, I don't understand how these fucking niggas will say Terrence Crawford's ducking Boots, where Terrence Crawford is trying to do the impossible. Manny Pacquiao, George Foreman, Bernard Hopkins, anybody else that did the impossible that people saying you can't do, I enjoy watching. So if Terrence Crawford is going up 2 weight classes or 3 weight classes to fight Canelo, that's a battle on its own. That's a motherfucking battle on its own. What are we worrying about? Because he's not fighting Boots. Boots have nothing but skills. And that's great. That's why I say I would love to see that fight between the two. That's not a problem. But Madrimov at 154, he's doing 2 things. Knocking 2 birds. He's getting acclimated to the weight at 154. And also he could be undisputed, or he could just be a 4-division champion. And put that in his Hall of Fame record. Yeah, and he's 2-time undisputed. And if you want to go for the 3-time undisputed, he could do that. But then if he wants to move up to 160 and he sees another opportunity, right? Because Canelo ain't ready, right? Or Turkey Al-Sheikh say, instead of going to 160, fight Boots. Hey, I'm all for it, man. I want to see that fight. But until then, it's not what the fucking channels and the fans want, nigga. Nigga, worry about your guarantees and worry about who's backing you. Don't worry about these fans, man. They come and go. They fucking fart and sneeze differently every day. I don't give a fuck. That's why I say get your guarantee. Shakur, any other fighter out there that's a silver medalist, a bronze, gold, whatever you are, 3-time division, 2-time undisputed. When you put that work in, people are going to sign you. Just get your guarantee money, because these fans, they come and go. They fart and sneeze different every day. They're going to call you a ducker. I don't see how somebody's ducking when they're trying to do the impossible. Listen, I'm not here to... Listen, before I get to that, thank you, followers. Like I said, I'm not asking these motherfuckers. You could come and view me and don't press the subscribe button. You view and you move on. Okay? You could press the dislike. But I don't give a fuck about y'all. You know who I give a fuck about? It's my subscribers. See, I'm not doing this backwards thing in life. Your wife that's been with you for day one, or your girlfriend that was with you for day one, you show her respect before you show respect to the motherfuckers that ain't even fucking press the subscribe button. You get where I'm coming from? Respect them. If they behind you when you in the worst of times, you give them the best of times. That because a big bitch booty bitch call you and say, we need to do this today. You jump and tell your wife or your girlfriend, oh, I got something to do. No. If you got something to do with your wife or your girlfriend or a friend that you particular been on your side, you fucking give them the respect first before you give respect or any kind of fucking, because you know what it is? It's your want. You want that big bubble butt, right? Whether it's real or fake, you want it, right? Yeah, you want to fuck, right? You want to fuck that pussy, right? Yeah. But you got to have respect for the ones that's been with you for day one. Know the difference between needing people that needs you and been there for you and the want. Sometimes you got to put it in the back and say, well, you know what? I'll get you one of these days, but not today. Well, I want to see you. Well, fuck what you want. I got something to do with the people that's working behind me and doing the things that's making me grounded in life. That's it. I don't care if it's a wife, a girlfriend, or a friend, or somebody that's been looking out for you. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. And I'm telling you right now, my subscribers, thank you. Everybody else, you can view without subscribing. That's your choice. So I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here for you to get it right, nigga. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here to irritate your mind. It's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. I mix the lies with the truth and the truth with the lies. Here we go again. But you know what? Y'all niggas love lies and you hate the fucking truth. Smell that, nigga.
154 did this work. What's up? I'm not 157. You can go to 154 now. He can do that. Why aren't fans pressing for this? His fans. His protection company, his protection squad. Why aren't y'all pressing for this? Why don't y'all want him? Why don't y'all want Boots and Bud? Why don't y'all want that fight? There's a lot of skullduggery going on in this world. There's a lot of cowardice. Y'all are some scary ass people. Y'all don't want to see the best to fight the best. You just want to see your fighter be his best. Against bums. You don't want nobody testing. You want your fighter to be undefeated. Against bums. And just talk about everything else. I want my fighters to be gladiators. All in the video.
It's amazing when you hear this dude. He likes for the best to fight the best. He wants the best to fight the best, right? But he don't care about the outcome. And you listening to this fool and then fucking vent about the outcome when he tells you he don't care about the outcome. All he cares about the best fight the best. Nigga, please stop it. Yo, I'm over here, man. Look at this joint, man. Look at this Hummer. Yeah, let me see how much this shit is. What does that say? 118,000, 120,000. Now you tell me if that's a want or a need. Yeah, I'm out of here, man.